An 85-year-old man walks steadily along a rugged stone path without a hint of worry about stumbling. A 90-year-old woman climbs stairs without needing a handrail or strolls to the market with upright posture, brimming with confidence. This is the astonishing reality for tens of thousands of Japanese elders who live independently, strong, and never needing a walker. What enables them to achieve this? It's not expensive gyms, miracle drugs, or superhuman health. The secret lies in 5 simple exercises, seamlessly woven into daily life, that anyone, even you, can start today, no matter your age or current mobility. I've spent months uncovering the secrets of Japanese elders, from the tranquil villages of Okinawa to the bustling streets of Tokyo. What I discovered completely transformed how I view aging. These aren't complex exercises or demands to overhaul your lifestyle. They're small, practical habits, no equipment needed, that deliver immense power to help you move with confidence, strength, and independence. The final exercise in particular is the key to their ability to walk steadily on uneven paths without fear of falling. Want to know what it is? Stay with me until the end, because I'll guide you through each exercise in detail, along with how you can start right now. Before we dive in, I want to hear from you. In the comments below, share what worries you most about staying mobile as you age. Is it the fear of losing freedom or struggling to keep up with grandkids? I read every comment and will respond with specific tips tailored just for you. Let's get started with the first exercise. Number 1, morning movement, radio Taiso. Have you ever thought that just 5 minutes each morning could completely change how you move at 80? Picture this: Japanese elders, from quiet neighborhoods in Okinawa to vibrant parks in Tokyo, kick off their day with gentle movements that let them climb stairs effortlessly, walk with upright posture, and live independently without any assistive devices. The secret isn't in gyms or complicated workouts. It's a simple habit called radio Taiso, a short series of movements that's been a cornerstone of Japanese culture since 1928. And the great news? You can adopt it today, right in your own home, without any equipment. Radio Taiso, or radio exercise, is a 5 to 10-minute morning ritual designed to wake up every joint and muscle in your body. Millions of Japanese people, from children to those in their 90s, do it daily. At 6:30 a.m., parks across Japan fill with groups, office workers, retirees, and elders, moving in sync to music broadcasts from radios. Schools start their day with it, and many companies even give employees time to join in. What makes this habit so special? It's not just exercise, it's a way to kickstart your body like a well-oiled machine, ready to move smoothly all day long. Think of your body as a classic car. If you leave it idle overnight, the engine cools and parts stiffen. After 6 to 8 hours of sleep, your joints, from shoulders and spine to knees and ankles, slip into a hibernation state. The synovial fluid that keeps your cartilage lubricated thickens. Muscles contract, and your nervous system remains groggy. If you just roll out of bed, shuffle to the coffee maker, and sit down for breakfast, that stiffness lingers. It builds up day after day, year after year, until you can't bend to tie your shoes or turn your head to glance over your shoulder. But Radio Taiso does the opposite. It wakes up every joint and muscle, like rebooting your entire physical system. Research from Tokyo Metropolitan University shows that people who perform morning joint movements experience 37% less joint stiffness compared to those who don't. Their range of motion remains remarkably preserved even into their 80s and 90s. Another study from the Japan Sports Medicine Journal in 2020 found that just 10 minutes of gentle morning movement can boost blood flow to joints by 25%, reducing pain and enhancing flexibility. These movements aren't random. They're designed to activate your body's natural kinetic chains, starting from the core, spine, shoulders, and radiating to the limbs, arms, legs. This creates a cascade of neural activation, signaling your musculoskeletal system that it's time to move. So how do you start? You don't need to join a park group or understand Japanese. I'll guide you through a simplified 5-minute version you can do right in your living room, even in your pajamas. Start with 10 slow arm circles, 5 forward and 5 backward, to wake up your shoulders. Next, gently rotate your neck 5 times each direction to release tension in your neck and spine. Then do 10 torso twists, keeping your hips stable to engage your lower back. Continue with 10 leg swings per side, holding a chair for balance if needed. Finally, perform 20 ankle circles and 10 calf raises to activate the small muscles in your feet, helping you walk more steadily. That's it. Just 5 minutes. No sweat, no strain, just gentle, powerful movements. A common mistake is trying to move too fast or pushing joints into uncomfortable ranges. Remember, this isn't a race. Movements should be slow and controlled, like gently waking your body. Try this routine every morning for 2 weeks, and you'll notice climbing stairs, bending down, or playing with grandkids feels easier. I heard a story about an 82-year-old woman in Kyoto who does radio Taiso every morning with her neighbors in the park. She says these movements allow her to shop at the market and garden without needing anyone's help. Want to feel that kind of freedom? To make this habit more engaging, think of it as a Kaizen ritual, a Japanese philosophy of small daily improvements leading to big changes. Each arm circle, each neck rotation is a tiny step toward a healthier, more mobile you. And the best part? No gym, no equipment, just a small corner of your home and 5 minutes each morning. Try it today and feel the difference. Number 2, maintaining hip mobility. Did you know that sitting in a chair for 12 hours a day can freeze your hips before you even reach 70? Yet in Japan, elders effortlessly sit in sisa, knees folded, resting on their heels, or squat to garden as if time hasn't touched them. Their secret isn't innate flexibility or complex workouts. It's a daily habit of moving their hips through varied ranges, keeping joints smooth and strong. Trust me, this is one of the most critical exercises you can learn to stay independent and confident at any age. Your hips are the cornerstone of every movement. Picture them as the hinge of a door. If the hinge rusts, the whole door creaks and struggles to open. When you sit in a chair, drive, eat dinner, or watch TV, your hips are locked at a 90-degree angle for 12 to 16 hours daily. The connective tissue surrounding your hip joint, called the joint capsule, needs to move through its full range to stay supple. If you only use one fixed angle, unused ranges tighten, stiffen, and eventually freeze. Researchers call this adaptive shortening. A 2019 study from the Japan Physical Therapy Journal found that people who sit in chairs for long periods lose 40 to 50% of their hip mobility range after 10 to 15 years, leading to difficulty squatting, tying shoes, or even standing up from a chair without help. In contrast, Japanese culture promotes positional variety. An 85-year-old man in Japan might sit in seiza during a tea ceremony, cross-legged at a low table for dinner, or squat to pick vegetables in the garden. These aren't exercises, they're ways of living. Seiza creates deep knee and ankle flexion. Cross-legged sitting, agura, opens the hips in external rotation. Squatting during chores moves the hips through full flexion. The result? Their hips stay flexible, strong, and free from freezing. A 2021 study from the Japanese Orthopedic Association found that those who maintain full hip mobility into their 70s have an 89% lower chance of relying on a walker compared to those with restricted hips. Flexible hips not only make movement easier, but also reduce strain on your lower back, knees, and improve balance, helping you avoid falls. So, how can you start? Don't worry if you haven't sat in seiza or squatted in years. I'll guide you through 3 simple positions you can do while watching TV or reading. No equipment needed. First, try a supported squat. Stand facing a sturdy table or countertop, holding on with both hands for balance. Slowly lower into a squat, going only to the point of light tension, not pain. Hold for 30 to 60 seconds. This position opens your hips, ankles, and lower back simultaneously, restoring range of motion. If you're new, place a chair behind you to sit if needed. Second, practice cross-legged sitting on the floor for 5 to 10 minutes daily. If it's challenging, place a cushion under your hips for elevation and comfort. Let gravity gently pull your knees toward the floor, opening the front of your hips and creating external rotation. This is perfect to do while watching your favorite show. Finally, try the couch stretch to open your hip flexors. Kneel on the floor next to a couch. Place one knee on the couch with your shin against the backrest. Step the other foot forward into a lunge position. Gently push your hips forward until you feel a light stretch in the front of your back hip. Hold for 60 seconds per side. These simple yet powerful movements help your hips regain flexibility bit by bit. A common mistake is pushing into painful ranges right away. Your hips didn't stiffen overnight, and they won't open up instantly. Consistency matters more than intensity. Just 3 minutes of hip work daily creates more lasting change than an hour of aggressive stretching weekly. Every minute you spend mobilizing your hips is an investment in a future where you move confidently, pain-free, and fully independent. Start with one position today, just 3 minutes, and feel the difference in how your body moves. Number 3, living close to the floor. What if you could do 20 squats a day without ever stepping foot in a gym? In Japan, elders achieve this simply by living close to the floor, a simple habit that helps them stand up from chairs, climb stairs, or even avoid falls at age 90. While many of us spend our days on sofas or high beds, the Japanese turn every moment of getting up from the floor into a full-body strength exercise, often without realizing their training. This isn't just a cultural custom, it's the secret to building lasting strength, allowing you to live independently and confidently at any age. In Japanese culture, life revolves around the floor. Traditional homes feature low tables where people sit on tatami mats for meals. Futon mattresses are spread out at night and folded away each morning. Tea ceremonies call for sitting in sisa, and daily tasks like gardening require squatting down and standing up multiple times. Each of these actions is a floor-to-standing transition, a natural exercise that Japanese elders perform 20 to 30 times a day. Compare that to modern lifestyles. We sit on high chairs, sleep on elevated beds, and use raised toilets. These conveniences unintentionally eliminate natural movements from our lives, weakening our legs, underutilizing our muscles, and gradually diminishing our mobility. Let's break down what happens when you stand up from the floor. First, your quadriceps and glutes, the body's largest muscle groups, work at full capacity to lift your entire body weight against gravity. Next, your core muscles, including your abs and lower back, engage to keep you balanced as you shift your center of gravity. Finally, your hip flexors and ankle stabilizers coordinate to complete the movement, bringing you to a full upright position. This is a compound exercise equivalent to combining squats, lunges, and core workouts in a gym, but without any equipment. A 2022 study from Osaka University found that people who regularly perform floor-to-standing transitions have 45% greater leg muscle strength than those who rarely do. More crucially, a 2018 study in the International Journal of Geriatrics showed that the ability to stand up from the floor without using hands reduces the risk of early mortality by 83% over the next 6 years. Why? Because the strength and coordination needed to rise from the floor are exactly what help you catch yourself when you trip, a vital skill for maintaining independence. How can you start, especially if you haven't sat on the floor in years? Don't worry, you don't need to move into a Japanese-style home overnight. Begin with small steps to weave this habit into your daily life. Tonight, while watching TV, try sitting on the floor for 10 to 15 minutes. Place a cushion or pillow under your hips for comfort, or lean against the sofa if needed. The goal isn't to sit perfectly from the start, but to get your body used to being at floor level. Next, practice transitioning from the floor to standing with simple modifications. Start by kneeling on a soft mat. Place one foot forward into a lunge position, then push through that front leg to stand up. If you need support, hold on to a sturdy chair or coffee table. Do this movement 3 to 5 times per side, resting as needed. As you gain confidence, reduce the support. Move from using both hands to one hand, then just a light fingertip touch, and eventually stand up without touching anything. That's the sign your legs are strong enough to keep you independent of a walker. A common mistake is relying on your hands to pull your entire body up instead of letting your legs do the main work. Remember, your legs should handle 90% of the effort. Hands are only for light balance support. If you find yourself leaning heavily on your hands, try again with a lower support surface, like a low chair or small table, to force your legs to work harder. To make this habit more engaging, think of each time you rise from the floor as a step toward independence. This isn't just exercise, It's a reminder to your body that it's still strong and capable. Just 10 minutes of floor sitting and 3 to 5 stand-ups daily can transform your body in a few weeks. Start today and feel the strength return with every step you take. Number 4, walking the right way to protect your joints. Did you know that walking incorrectly can put millions of pounds of pressure on your knees every week? Yet Japanese elders move with a unique style that lets them walk lightly, pain-free, and stay flexible even at 80. Their secret lies in how their feet meet the ground, not with forceful long strides, but with short, gentle steps, as if gliding across the earth. This isn't a complex technique reserved for athletes. It's a simple habit you can learn today to protect your joints and move with confidence. Observe how a Japanese elder walks through narrow streets or over the rugged stone paths of temples. Their steps are shorter, their feet land softly with the midfoot, and their posture stays upright, as if an invisible string pulls their head toward the sky. Compare that to the common walking style today. Long strides, heels striking hard, body leaning slightly forward. This approach sends a shock wave through your ankles, knees, and hips, with each step carrying a force 2 to 3 times your body weight. If you weigh 150 pounds and take 8,000 steps daily, that's millions of pounds of pressure on your joints weekly, year after year. It's no surprise that knee replacement surgeries have skyrocketed, with a 2023 report from the International Orthopedic Surgery Association noting a 350% increase over the past 2 decades. By contrast, the Japanese walking style evolved over centuries of wearing geta, traditional wooden sandals with raised soles. You can't heel strike in geta without losing balance. Instead, the Japanese developed a midfoot landing walk, distributing force evenly across the entire foot. Their steps are 10 to 15% shorter than typical strides, keeping the center of gravity stable and reducing joint stress. A 2020 study from Kyoto University found this walking style reduces knee impact by 32% and boosts stabilizing muscle activity by 47%, protecting joints and enhancing balance. Plus, an upright posture with lightly engaged core muscles reduces strain on the lower back and hips, creating a smooth, efficient motion. How can you adopt this walking style? No need for geta sandals or an instant overhaul of your habits. Start with awareness. Next time you walk, whether in a park or around your home, notice how your feet hit the ground. Are you striking with your heel first? Instead, try landing with your midfoot, letting the entire foot make gentle contact, as if stepping on a delicate surface. Shorten your stride slightly. Instead of reaching far forward, let your foot land closer to your body's center. Finally, maintain an upright posture. Picture a string pulling from the top of your head to the sky, keeping shoulders relaxed and core lightly engaged. Begin with 10 minutes of this walking style daily, increasing time as you feel comfortable. A common mistake is trying to change instantly and feeling awkward or unnatural. Your brain has been wired for your old walking pattern for decades, so give it 2 to 3 weeks to adjust. If you wear thick-soled shoes with elevated heels, consider switching to thinner-soled shoes for more natural foot movement, but make the change gradually to avoid strain. Yuki, an 84-year-old Japanese woman who walks weekly to a nearby temple on rugged stone paths. She says this gentle walking style keeps her knees pain-free, even after long treks. Want to move with that kind of ease? Turn every step into a chance to protect your body. Each gentle stride is a gift to your knees, hips, and lower back. Start with 10 minutes of proper walking daily, and you'll soon notice your body moving more easily, with less pain and more confidence. Number 5, building balance. What allows Japanese elders to walk confidently on the rugged stone paths of temples without fear of falling? The secret isn't complex gym workouts, but the way they naturally train balance every day through their lifestyle. From stepping up to the Genkin entryway to remove shoes, navigating narrow streets, or walking on uneven temple stone paths, they constantly challenge their bodies to stay centered. This is the most critical exercise of all, because balance isn't just about movement. It's the key to living independently, confidently, and free from the fear of falling at any age. Let's explore how you can bring this habit into your life, right in your own home. Balance isn't a skill you're born with or lose with age. It's a complex neurological system involving the vestibular system in your inner ear, your visual system, and proprioceptive sensors in your joints, all working together to keep you upright. But like any system, if you don't use it, you lose it. Modern life often involves flat sidewalks, handrails everywhere, and smooth, well-lit floors. This makes our balance system lazy, under-challenged, leading to 70% of people over 75 facing balance issues, according to a 2021 study in the International Journal of Geriatrics. In contrast, Japan's environment is a natural playground for balance. Consider the Genkan, a traditional home entryway where you step up a 15 to 20 centimeter platform and remove shoes while balancing on one leg, or narrow streets that force constant step adjustments to avoid obstacles. Weekly temple visits with uneven stone paths, grass and gravel offer a natural balance obstacle course. A 2023 Kyoto University study found that people who regularly walk on uneven surfaces have 43% faster balance recovery reactions when tripping compared to those on flat surfaces. This means they can catch themselves before falling, reducing serious injury risks. More importantly, strong balance is the deciding factor in preventing falls, the leading cause of lost independence in older adults. According to the World Health Organization in 2022, falls are the second leading cause of unintentional injury deaths globally, with 37% of cases occurring in those over 65. But with balance training, you can build a protective shield for your body. How can you bring these balance challenges into daily life? You don't need to visit Japan or walk on stones. Start with small changes at home. First, try single leg standing during simple daily tasks. While brushing your teeth, stand on one leg for 30 seconds, then switch sides. While washing dishes, alternate legs every minute. While waiting for the kettle to boil, close your eyes and try standing on one leg for 10 to 15 seconds, holding the counter if needed. These micro challenges activate stabilizing muscles and improve balance reflexes. Next, create a textured pathway at home. Place a thick bath mat in a hallway and walk across it a few times daily. This unstable surface forces small ankle and foot muscles to work, boosting balance. As you gain confidence, try standing on the mat while folding laundry or talking on the phone. Finally, seek varied terrain on daily walks. Instead of smooth sidewalks, try walking on grass, gravel, or hard dirt paths. Navigate around small obstacles like curbs or tree roots, always ensuring safety. A 2021 study in the Journal of Sports Science found that walking on uneven surfaces for just 10 minutes daily can improve dynamic balance by 30% after 4 weeks. To progress, challenge yourself with advanced exercises. Stand on one leg on a stable surface with eyes closed, or on a thick mat with dim lighting. Always have a support nearby for safety, but aim to rely on it less. A common mistake is thinking balance is something you either have or don't have. In reality, it's a skill requiring constant practice. Don't be discouraged if you wobble at first. That's a sign your balance system is being challenged and improving. Make every day a chance to train balance, as the Japanese have done for centuries. Each single leg stand, each step on an uneven surface, is a step toward independence. Start with a small challenge today. Stand on one leg for 30 seconds and feel your body grow steadier day by day. You've just uncovered 5 powerful exercises inspired by the vibrant lives of Japanese elders, people who climb stairs, visit markets, and live independently at 80, 90, even 100. These exercises, from morning body warm-ups, keeping hips flexible, building strength from the floor, walking correctly, to training balance, aren't just individual movements. They form a complete system, like puzzle pieces, creating a picture of a healthy, confident, independent life. The best part? No gym, no equipment, just a commitment to small daily changes, following Japan's Kaizen philosophy of steady improvement for big results. Here's my challenge for you. Pick one exercise from this video, just one, and commit to it for 2 weeks. Maybe it's 5 minutes of morning warm-ups, a few minutes sitting on the floor, or walking with gentler steps. Just 2 weeks, and I'm confident you'll feel a difference. Perhaps less stiffness, smoother strides, or greater confidence in standing steady. Then come back and share in the comments what's changed in your body or life. I'm excited to hear your story and will respond to support you on this journey. With Strong Seniors, we're here to help you live strong at any age. If this video resonated with you, hit the like button to show your support, share it with friends or family to inspire healthier living together, and subscribe with the notification bell to catch our next tips. A small action like clicking a button can spark inspiration for an entire community to live stronger. Finally, I'd love your input to make our future videos even better. In the comments, beyond sharing your experience or insights from this video, let me know what topics you'd like us to explore next, or how we can improve to serve you better. Every piece of feedback is a gift that helps us build a stronger, strong seniors community. Thank you, and start your journey to a healthier life today.